Well, it was Easter Sunday, and so we went out to the Olive Garden. And so just as she was kind of turning to get off of the stool, she said to me, "Oh gosh, I guess the weather's going to change. I just had a real sharp headache." And we got down off the stools, and she took about 2 steps, and then she grabbed hold of my arm and said, "There's something wrong here, let's get out." So we got over to the car, and she said, "Let's go immediately to the emergency room. Don't stop, just go through all the stop lines, just get there in a hurry." But we got there, and I ran around the car to get her out, and she turned and she didn't get her right leg out. And so I ran inside very quickly. They came out, brought a gurney out, and she was throwing up. And so they got her up on the gurney, and they rushed her into the emergency room. And there were several nurses there, and they were hollering at her, and she was totally unresponsive. And they were yelling, "Nancy, talk to me, Nancy, look at me, Nancy," and they were trying to get her clothes off of her. And I'm looking at her, and I watched her pallor change. I watched her face relax, she almost changed physically. And I knew that she'd gone away. About 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they removed the tube, knowing that if she could not breathe on her own, that this would be the end of it. She had looked at the CAT scan, and she did not believe that Nance would ever be able to speak again and have any cognitive abilities. She said the way we'll know that is if she can speak.
I was mostly not being able to see or hear. Did I die? Probably. I was not unconscious, but I just was not there at all. It was like a very large, terrible headache. And as you can see, I still have trouble saying the right words sometimes, just like this one.
I think we're going to get off of hospice and go to rehab, which was joyous. Was critical in her recovery and possibly even saving her life was that we were able to get to the emergency room in about 15 minutes.
It is so important to help other people learn. It is just the best thing possible. I am a stroke survivor.